Yo, what's good, man? It's CybertronAce, and today I'm back here with a review. Yes, it's been a long time since I did a review, but today I'm gonna be reviewing the game Emily is Away. So, let's get into it. Now, Emily is Away is a game based. You're playing as a character who is friends with Emily, and Emily is essentially a friend, and you're just playing like you choose. It's a decision based game whereby you choose which replies and which questions to ask in a conversation between you and her in a span of 5 years, essentially starting from where last year, senior year of high school, up until senior year of college. And now a lot of stuff happens in the game that at first, like once you're going towards the end, I was really like confused about what's happening, but it doesn't really matter, and I'll tell you that later once we get into the game design. But yeah, I mean that is really it. The game you just play as Emily's friend, texting in the span of 5 years, and each chapter, the game is 5 chapters. Each chapter is a year. Yeah, it's a really short game. It's a quick play through and stuff. But yeah, let's get into the game design. Now the game design. The game, as I said, when you play the game, like the way things go, you really get surprised at like how things ended up like that. But when I played the game really honestly just has one ending. And that ending is Emily ends up dating this guy called Brad, and you just end up alone. Honestly, that's it. You do somewhat date or hang out with this girl called Emma, but at the end of the day or at the end of each playthrough, you're gonna be alone. That's it. And Emily's gonna be with Brad each time. Now the way you can text, you can make decisions, and you would think like, oh, I'm getting a chance to be with Emily, I'm getting a chance to be with Emma. It's still not gonna work out. That is what I think really sucks about the game. 'Cause it kind of makes you think that it has multiple endings because you have different options, and when you choose the different options, you get different dialogue next year. But it still ends up to in the grand scheme of things, it all ends up in the same thing. So that's why the game design in terms of the story is not really good, because the story ends up being the same. Or the story is good once you choose certain pathways through the story. You feel me? Now, in terms of the visual look of it, I think it did a good job of looking like an old PC, an old Messenger. The thing is, I've never used one, so I don't really know how they look like. But you can clearly see that they were trying to go for it because they just had everything to look highly pixelated. But yeah, essentially this is it. Alright. Now we go on to the characters. And as I said, like the game is really short, so you don't even get to know much about the characters. I can't even when I was writing the script for this review, I could only think of Emily is anyone who could have like a description, and even her description is not that long. So essentially, she's just your best friend, and she ends up being in an on and off relationship with Brad, the person I was talking about. Because they're not together, they get together, and then they break up 1 year, and then they get back together the next. So yeah, it's really, that's all I could say. So yeah, that is it. So overall, the game is great. It's a good game. It's a short playthrough, but it's free. You get to be entertained for a while. What I will say that I hate about the game is, as I said, it only has one ending. Now, I probably didn't read the description well, but I thought initially that there were multiple endings, so I played it one way, tried playing it another way, nothing happened. Now, if you're playing it trying to get multiple endings, you kind of go, you get tired, essentially, like mentally, because it's like you're trying different things, like the most simple things, you try to do it differently. You look for when they tell you, like usually they will give you signs in games whether the decision you made will will affect something. Maybe they'll be like, Emily will remember that, you know, or you decided to go to a party, you decided to go to a study session. That type of stuff, that stuff that the game is telling you, that is gonna affect something in the future, which it does, but it doesn't change the main ending of the game, where Emily gets back together with Brad and you end up alone. But I hear that in Emily 2, which is a sequel to Emily's Away 2, they actually added multiple endings. So that is pretty cool. But yeah, so I really do mess with the game. But I think that if I was to rate it, I would probably give it like a cool 7.5 out of 12, because the story for a free game is good, but still it's one ending. I feel like if they had done multiple endings for this one and then Emily Away 2 is something else, or like a continuation based on what you did, or Emily's Away 2 is like the same situation but with a more modern messenger, you know. Maybe like Emily's Away 1, like the first one, Emily's Away, it is normal. Emily's Away 2 is something close to the same, but then the real life situations are different and the messenger is Facebook or MSN or whatever. Then Emily's Away 3, it could be like IG or something like that. You feel me? You know, different like setting, where it's like different. It's still Emily and this guy, but they're not exactly the same. Situations are different. Maybe instead of going to college, one doesn't go to work. One doesn't go to college, one goes to work, and the situation isn't still an on and off really. I haven't played the other one, Emily's Away 2, so I don't know how it is. But I'm just saying that if they had done multiple endings with Emily's Away, that would have been great. Because I just think, from what I've seen anyway, Emily's Away 2 just looks like a reboot or a remastered version of Emily's Away with multiple endings. But yeah, 7.5 is my review for this game. It is a good game, I will not lie. And it is a nice and easy playthrough for the first time. So if you're just looking for a game to have fun, just text someone. Emily's Away is a quick game, an easy game to just get out of the way. So yeah, that is my review for Emily's Away, man. Leave a like, subscribe, share the video. CybertronAce, and I will see you later. See ya.